Because I think he's just a snake and he's just going to act all like he's going to make people pity him as usual, act like a saint. And it's not going to be genuine. So there's no point. And really, there's no relevance. Like, we only knew each other for like 2 months, right? Only in my 27 years of living, I only knew him for 2 months. So there's no relevance, honestly.
Hello, Erica is in the building. I've been waiting to actually see Erica in the building, and finally, she is in the building. Yeah, like all started up with Erica and Wathoni. I think they had issues after the house, and they settled the one in the house, and then Ebuka had started by asking the question that, okay, what about both of them? And then here's what Erica actually has to say. She's like, she doesn't see the need to be a friend with someone who's giving her bad energy. That Watson was actually giving her bad energy while she left the house. Although she also said that when Watson offended her, or when she noticed that Watson was giving her bad energy in the house, she met Watson and was like, "Girl, what's up?" And they were cool in the house. But after she left the house, when she was disqualified, Watoni also left the house, and then she saw video clips of Watoni saying shit between her and Kid Wire, that saying bad things about the both of them, that they did bad things and likes like that. That's the issue she has with Watoni. That over time she doesn't really she made a statement. She was like, Watoni is not my friend. She's just a friendly friend. Oh boy, that one day it really it really got me. Yes, she's like, she's not my friend. She's just a friendly friend, like someone that's friendly, and she just feel the need to just relate with you, notwithstanding or not with any strings attached to it. Yeah. Erica went on to explain the fact that she doesn't have issues with Wathoni for any reason. That the only issue she have with Wathoni is the fact that Wathoni personally gives her bad energy, and then Wathoni is always attaching her to Kid Wire each time they bring her conversation inside her interviews and the likes like that. It was quite cool because I didn't really expect that kind of play from Erica. She really played cool. She played friendly. She was all smiling and brightened up. Yeah, she was. It wasn't bad at all. Yes, I was expecting the whole, the Erica fire thing. I was expecting the whole buzz buzz, but no, she really acted mature and she really spoke maturely. That was calm, and it was cool with how they both ended the whole thing. Watoni and Erica with the walk, and like, they are cool. Yeah, here it also went down to Erica and V. Okay, Ebuka went on asking that, okay, Erica and V, what happened? You guys don't talk, and was it? And you hear what Erica will say, well, I don't know her. I don't know V. We are not friends. There's no energy between us. Nothing. You understand? I'm like, Ebuka was like, you don't know her. No, 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 no. You don't make use of the word that you don't know her. You know her. You guys were in the house for how many weeks together? And she still re-emphasized it. No, I don't know her. I think I understand the point of I don't know her. A definition of I don't know her in that consent. Like, I don't know her like we are not friends. I don't know her like we don't rap together. I don't really know. I can't know her best color. I can't know what she likes. I can't know what she doesn't like as a friend should. Not as I've not seen her before. I think I think that's her own definition of I don't know her. And she's like, so there's someone I don't know. I see no need why we should interact together. I see no need why we should talk. Like, we just don't see the need to talk. And that's it. And that was where they ended it. Okay, here Ebuka moved on to V, asking her, okay, what do you have to say about this? And V too had the same thing to say. She's like, okay, from what she has said, we both don't know each other. They were actually keeping it cool and matured, and which was a very fair one. But I think one of the problems that Erica had with that V had with Erica had to do with Laycon. We all saw it from the house. Laycon is a very good friend to V. V actually likes Laycon, and every fight V or any misunderstanding V has with Erica has to do with Laycon. Where Laycon, the whole ship and situation between Erica and Laycon, and the whole thing like that. I think that's what V was really trying to explain. That's aside from that, there is nothing more. So, and that was that, and that was how it ended. Wow, That was a very good upload because it was quite mature. Okay, here it still went down to Eric. I think the whole thing about the show for the day 8, for the day 7, sorry, was about Erica. Because after V, okay, it all started with Wathoni, from Wathoni to V, and then now we have Erica and Laycon. Erica and Laycon, and they're like, okay, what happened? We saw the whole situation. Ebuka was like, okay, what happened? We saw the whole situation. We saw the whole everything that happened in the house. Our own opinion, the viewers' opinion. They felt like this. Was there a need for you both to have come together to say something, to talk to yourself, to see how to mend things? Was there a need? Did you guys see a need to do that or something? You understand? But Erica would go on to say, "We are not friends. I don't know him." In fact, she really emphasized on the point where she had to say, when she was in the house, where she made a statement that Laycon was the best thing, was the only person that would get her back, was a best friend to her, and she feels so regretful seeing that. Like, she really emphasized it, and I'm like, what's the reason for this? But sincerely, guys, Laycon, we could see that Laycon actually liked Erica even till the show. I could see it in Laycon's eye. He liked her, but he just didn't want. I feel he just didn't want shit. He just didn't want troubles. He just let it be. Since it was that she had the first ground, she had the floor first to speak. So he just had to base his own points on what she was saying or what she had said. You understand? And we were like, okay, Erica was like, well, there's no energy. I see no reason why you're giving me bad energy and you still want me to be a friend to you. And she made a point. She was trying to make a point that Laycon is double-sided. That he's in the house, he's saying something else. He came outside the house, he's saying another thing. On his interview, he's saying something else, and on the other way around, he's saying something else. His actions are really contradicting his words, and she sees it as bad energy. She really emphasized on the point that she doesn't really make friends, and that if she must be your friend, or if you must be her friend, then there's really something. She doesn't really make friends. Yeah, okay. And before the floor was open for Laycon, I think everybody were asked to speak. Tricky T was asked to speak, and he was like, well, there are two adults. They view things in different ways, so whichever way they want it, you understand? But one thing common that most of them said was that they felt that there should be a flow whereby the two of them communicate and know better, or understand better on how things were or supposed to be or should be or is going to be. Oh, yeah. Tolani Bad said suits. Wathoni said suits. Kidwire said suits. So now Ebuka had to bring the question back to the both parties involved, which is Erica and Laycon. Yeah, so this is what Laycon had to say. Laycon is like, okay, well, for him, when he was coming, that in his head, why he went to the show was for his music career, of which with all evidence we're seeing that yes, the guy is really, yeah, he's really making sense. He's really upcoming. Yeah, and in his head, according to his words, he said in his head he's like, he'd rather that fans argue on how he could promote his music career, how the music something should go up, other than arguing on where and where not to. So he was trying to, I think, these Yoruba people, they like adage very well. So I think he was actually addressing that to Erica, which I would interpret suits that maybe he was like, he would rather prefer fan argue about the development of his music other than arguing about or bringing Erica's issue or bringing the past to his present. You understand? That's the way I would see. Yoruba people, they adage one, oh. Yeah, so that was the point he was trying to make, and he was like, whatsoever she wants. And Laycon, we could see that when Erica came out of the house, when she discovered the issue, when Laycon's health issue fallacy came up, she felt really sorry, and she apologized for her to have treated Laycon the way she treated him. You understand? But it was so somehow that she was now saying that she retraced back all her apologies, and that she even regretted apologizing because of the that yeah, the one that even pained me the most, seriously, I didn't see the need for her to say that, was when she was even saying that Laycon actually like being pitied. He always act pitied. He always like fun to pity him. In my head, a layman will interpret it suit that it's out of pity Laycon is progressing, which no, that was out of bar. And sincerely, when Laycon's ailment issue came up, I think Dorothy, they were in the lounge that day and they were discussing, and he just said it, and I felt he said it unknowingly, because that was at the end of the program, that was at the end of the whole Big Brother Naija show. You understand? So, and in fact, social media is very powerful. Everybody had to capitalize on it. Some doctors came up with some fallacies, some everything was just circulating around like that. And she felt sorry. Forget it, to abeg. Let's be clear here, abeg. Straight up, Erica really felt it. She really, I at a point I saw it in her eyes that she really felt she would have gone for this guy. Yes, at a point I saw it in her eyes. So, but now everybody they are blowing, they are doing this, they are doing that, they are doing, so everybody's now feeling big. The one that even shocked me, why did I forget that? Where Wathoni was even saying that Kid Wire cannot afford her. Peke almost it alone, sir. Wathoni nani? Yeah, I was like, a billionaire, a millionaire or zillionaire, which one I say, son cannot afford you. Baby, abeg, who are you? Bring, Tochi has told her before now, bring your 50 shoulder pad. Bring it down, please. Who are you? Can people use the words you use on them on you? Would you feel cool with it? Okay, yeah, back to Erica. And I really saw it that she actually felt at the initial, she felt sorry genuinely, but it's surprising to me that right now you're now saying you regret everything. Abeg gbagbe oshijo, forget it. So yeah, that was that. It was just so calm. Yeah, it wasn't really expecting though, but I love the maturity. I wished every one of them from the onset really acted mature. There was no insult. Wow, wow, wow. There was no insult. There was no insult. There was no foul words. This one throwing blows at each other with words. No, it was a matured one. And then Ebuka went on to ask them, okay, your fan base, fan base, fan base. How did you say your fan base? And I think some of them were able to respond positively towards that. That their fan base has a way of influencing them to an extent. Yes, and some of them, they said, okay, there are positive things in it, like Tolani Badge. Tolani Badge was like, she really enjoys it as a vibe. Katrina too was like, she's catching cruise with it. I said, okay, so that's to say, if I see some things that they post, well, they are catching cruise and they don't really take it to heart, or it's not from their mind. Fans, please, you people too, be careful, please. Be careful. Oh, I did not forget. I did not forget. This is your number one YouTube channel, Naija News and Entertainment. Please, if you're watching my video for the very first time, do well to subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell. Please like and comment on all our videos. On our videos as we drop and bring down to you spicy gists and the nations as e feel hot. Until next time, please stay tuned with me, okay? Bye.